Welcome back, guys. So I'm jumping right in. I am wearing a wig and put in some black contacts, and then I secured my hair back with some pins and tissue. Starting off with the MAC Studio Fix in NC10 and the Pro Longwear in NC20. I do want this to make it look a little more pale but still skin-like. So I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. You can tell that I'm not putting it all over my face. The top part I kind of just ignored because you're going to cover it with your bangs. Now using soft ochre paint pot, I'm actually going to use this to set my lids. I'm using the 242 brush from MAC and then using my fingers to blend it out. Now using the Anastasia brow brush, I'm going to use Carbon eyeshadow from MAC, and I'm going to use this to make my eyebrows look dark. I'm actually going to do my eyebrows a little bit more on the straight side rather than curve it down. I still want a little bit of arch, but not as much. Now going in with the Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20 and 242 brush just to clean out my brows. And I thought this was going to work just using the concealer to kind of conceal that brow area on the bottom, like my actual brow, but it didn't really work out. But it's okay. I actually kind of cover it with eyeshadow. So I'm just cleaning my eyebrow here, the bottom and top. Using airspun loose powder, I'm going to set my face and using my damp beauty blender because I still want a little bit more coverage and I want it to look a little bit more on the pale side. And then using a fluffy face brush, I'm going to dust it all off. And to set, I'm also using the Airspun loose powder, and I am actually using the 133 small cheek brush to set my eyes. Now going in with Saddle eyeshadow, I'm going to use this as my transition color. You still need a transition color to make it look blended. So I'm using the 224 brush to blend this out. Brushing, brushing, brushing. And then using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in black, I'm going to put this all over the lid as my base for my black eyeshadow. And then using the 239 brush from MAC, I'm going to use this to blend it out and then also pack in some eyeshadow. As you can see, I really want to get that jumbo pencil, that base into my lashes. And then I'm slowly going to start buffing it out. And then using Carbon eyeshadow again, and then using the 217 brush to blend out the edges. I started blending out those edges and it was kind of a little tough to blend it out, but then I started noticing that it looked a little grungy and I actually liked it, so I kind of left it a little bit. That way it still looked like dirt in a way. And then I also went in and did a little bit on the inner corner of the eye to make it a little more hollow. Now going in with lashes, I'm actually using the Ardell faux lashes, the mink ones. But I don't remember what number these are. I think they're the 811s, but they look so pretty. They're so long. Ooh, girl. And now going back with the NYX eyeshadow, the NYX jumbo pencil in black and the 239 brush to blend it out. Now this part, don't be afraid to bring it down because we do want to make this look very bold and out there. And then I'm kind of winging it out a little bit to stretch my eyes. Now using the 221 brush and Swiss chocolate eyeshadow, I'm going to use this to blend out the black carbon eyeshadow. And this is where I start bringing it down on the socket area. So I want to make it look like she's been awake. And then using the 55 brush from Sephora, I'm going to use this to map out the kind of hollows of my cheek. Just kind of bronze it up a little bit. And I'm also using saddle eyeshadow for this. Now going in with the 133 brush from MAC, I'm going to start mapping out a little bit more of a detailed hollow cheekbone. And you can see here that it's making like a very harsh line at the top, but still blended at the bottom. Girl, I wish my cheekbones were like this, but what ifs? Now going with the 239 brush, I'm going to start making a little bit more in detail the hollow area, and same using the same carbon black eyeshadow. So I'm going to do this on the other side as well. And now using the 217 brush to blend it out a little bit more. Now, if you guys haven't seen the movie The Mummy, you have to see it and tell me what it's about because I have no idea. Going in with the 224 brush and Swiss chocolate, I'm going to blend it a little bit. That way it's not as harsh. And then using the Beauty Blender and concealer in NC20 to kind of conceal my lips. And then using the 217 brush from MAC, I'm using this to make my nose a little bit more hollow. And then just blend the sides, that way they're not as harsh either. Now here I am actually going to use the 224 brush, and I believe I use saddle. Yes, I use saddle to make it look like she's been awake, like I said, for a long time. And then using the lip tensity in Stallion, I'm actually just going to put this on the inner portion of the lip. And then using the 239 brush to blend it out, and then pat it with the Beauty Blender after you're done with the blending. Now I'm using a picture from the movie as reference to create those symbols, but I'm actually also going to, I forgot about this part, but I'm actually going to use it to make it look like she has cracked and dry lips. There we go. Now I'm going to use it for the symbols. So I'm starting off with the forehead. So she has 3 rows of it. And then after this, I just started doing some random stuff. I don't even know. But I still use it as reference. It does help to use it as reference because sometimes you don't know what to do. And then down on the cheeks, it goes all the way down to, I believe, the corner of the mouth, if I'm not wrong. So I'll let you watch. Then I also did a little bit on the chin. She also does have it on the chin area. So I did maybe like 6 of them on there. Now here I am using the white color hairspray, and I'm actually going to use this for my décolleté area. And then I sprayed a little bit too much, but then it's okay because you can actually, before it dries, you can just blend it with the beauty blender and you should be okay. I'm carving out my collarbones because your girl needs some help. Now I think I'm using the 217. Yes, I'm using the 217 brush, and I'm doing the top and then the center to make it hollow. And then I'm actually using the black hairspray here, and just to make it look more dirt-like. Well, not dirt, maybe more just dirty. Here I'm using Swiss chocolate and the 55 brush from Sephora just to make it look like dirt. Here I started doing my neck area, like my chest area with the symbols, but I didn't realize that my camera wasn't recording as low, but I'll show you what it looks like in a little. So now I took off my toilet paper. Yes, it is toilet paper. And then I put my hair down. And then I'm actually going to use the concealer left over that was on my hand just to blend it out. And then using the gauze that was left over from I don't know when, I'm just going to spray paint it black and then put it all over my neck and wrap it around. And then using Swiss chocolate to give it that dirt look, just kind of blend it in. And then I wrapped a different gauze around my hand. I actually wrapped 2, I believe. And then I started writing on my hands as well the symbols. All right, guys, so she is done and ready to go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really enjoyed doing this video, and I hope to see you guys on my next one.